What's up, y'all? Black at you here. Yes, I'm out. I'm back out of my foxhole, but I came out of my foxhole to talk about one specific thing, and that is Harry Sisson. I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. Now, for those who don't know who he is a Democratic influencer. He is a big contributor to the Democratic Party. He's being paid by the Democratic Party to promote a lot of left wing propaganda, um, and things of that sort. Um, but I don't care specifically about his politics. I'm talking about this controversy that he has found himself in, where he has been apparently he's manipulated 11 women, one of them a domestic abuse survivor, into sending him nudes on Snapchat. And I have an opinion on this. Uh, I honestly think it's time we have a real, honest conversation um, about Harry Sisson. More so, and more specifically, I think this is a conversation that goes a lot, that is a lot deeper than this. That we're going to have today, and we need to have a real discussion, because I think this goes to show how much men and women do not understand one another, and how much men and women, how much there is still a huge divide, and how much we as a society are only going to make the interactions between men and women worse, and this is one of them. So to me, this is a story more about understanding men and women here. So we're gonna get into this. Of course, if you like what I do, if you like the videos, if you like my content, feel free to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Like and subscribe on my TikTok. Again, I'm coming back. I'm getting back into the habit of creating videos and creating content. So yeah, give me all the support you possibly can and all that good stuff. So let's watch this video from Nuxanor. He's going to also be reacting to Asmongold's clip, and Asmongold is also going to be reviewing Hassan Piker's views on the matter. Full disclosure, I am not a fan of Hassan Piker. I do not like the fact that he is very much supporting of terrorists. I don't like that he has constantly defended and propagandized propagandized Hamas and the Houthis and all that. But then again, I'm really don't care either way about this Hamas Israel war. I don't care any one bit about it. Also, full disclosure, my political views. I'm very down the middle. I am independent. But again, this story has nothing to do with politics. This is more this is more about men and women. So let's get into this.
Types of Hassan sellouts. But first, this is Harry Sisson. Harry Sisson is an absolute piece of shit, bullshit, leftist, dumbass motherfucker. Incredibly dumb. My favorite thing about him is a shiny tard has appeared. Look at him. Just pops out of the woodwork. I mean, he thinks Biden was the best president in United States history. Bro, so tarded. Now, Harry Sisson got into quite the controversy lately because even though he is a male feminist, incredibly based, male feminist, you gotta love him, he respects women so much, he's always out there respecting women. Apparently, he convinced 11 different women that he had no roster and respected them for more than their bodies, while
Base, he had no fucking roster. I love that. Bro ran out of hoes and he had to go find him some new hoes. I'm starting to like this dude already. But let's continue.
persuading them to send explicit photos of themselves through Snapchat and shooting one from a domestic abuse survivor. When the women discovered each other one by one, they all called him insane. That he attempted to coerce one of them into telling the public that the photos were fake.
I can recall there being a song about this.
which is insane and disgusting. Political differences aside, this is a vile piece of shit. Honestly,
How is he vile? Wait a second. Whoa. Nux, I love you, bro. I love you and I love your content. But how is he vile? Like, let's be for real here. First off, he didn't blackmail these women into sending him these nudes. He didn't he didn't get them in any malicious manner. He didn't blackmail them. They weren't hell, he didn't pay for them. That's an astonishing thing at that. He didn't pay these women for these nudes. Um they weren't forced into doing so. None of these women were forced into giving Harry any of these nudes. Did he go about it in what a lot of women say was an icky way? Yeah. He talked them into giving them his into giving him the nudes. That's what ultimately we're talking about here. But well, let's continue on with this.
listen. He's gross. He's literally been rizzing different women on the side, getting them to send explicit photos, all thinking that they were the one, and he was kind of cheating on all of them.
He wasn't in a relationship with any of them. That's the thing. He wasn't in a relationship with any of them. And yes, he was rizzing multiple women. As if men don't do that now. You think a single man is talking when a single man is available and they're looking for their potential partner. You think they're just talking to one woman? No. They're talking to a line of women that they're trying to narrow down to see who they want to settle down with. Like, but it's quite obvious here. Harry didn't give a fuck about these women. He didn't see any potential partner in them. Oh, it literally to me, it just looks like Harry was trying to get his dick, trying to get a nut off. That's it. Harry was going through his Rolodex, and he was asking these women to give up something to put into his spank bank to masturbate to later. That's it. That's all that happened here. Nothing. There was no crime committed here. It's just he went about it in an icky way. But let's be for real here. Let's keep it a buck here. Like, he told these women what they wanted to hear. He probably said something to the effect of, "Oh, your body is a temple. You're a goddess. You're a queen." Da 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 da. He knows who his audience is. I'm sure most of these women are left leaning, liberal white women, right? I'm sure. So that's his in. Like, let's face it. I think this whole male feminist thing on his part was complete bullshit. I don't think he fully I don't think he's fully in that spectrum as much as he thinks he is. However, he is using this as his in to get with these particular types of women. And the reason why is because women don't really accept raw honesty from guys. Like, it would be one thing. It's like women don't know how to accept raw honesty from men. I got into a Facebook conversation with someone about this, and it was in regards to her saying that, like, if they think that men don't have more than one woman, like, you're ridiculous. And it is a fact. A lot of men do have more than one woman that they're talking to, that they're associating with, that they're having sex with. But it's all to narrow it down to that one particular partner. But to call him vile and a piece of shit, it's totally disingenuous. It's hypocritical. You know, it doesn't. It just doesn't make it doesn't make sense to me.
That's pretty scummy and shitty. Now, you're probably mentioning, why am I mentioning little bitch face baby ass Sisson in this video when I've clearly covered him in my Democrats are 150% fucked?
Oh yeah, man. And to continue that train of thought that I had, like, it'd be easier. You think it'd be so much easier if guys can go up to women and just say, "Hey, I want to fuck you." It'd be so easy for us to just do that, but we can't because women know full well that they're not going to accept that from us. So we think. So men have to lie. And that's the unfortunate thing about it. We have to tell women what they want to hear in order for us to have a chance at getting with them. This guy does not give a flying fuck about any of these women. He's not trying to settle down with any of them. But he is trying to fuck them. And he is telling them precisely what they need to hear in order to get with them. That's his end. That is his end. It's manipulative, yes, but it's nothing that's unheard of. You think women don't have an end to us? They have an end. Women can be just as manipulative as men. Women can do the exact same thing to guys to get exactly what they want. Tell us what we want to hear so they can get whatever they want out of us. It's the same fucking thing. Both people do it. Both sexes do it. Why is it this guy is being plastered all over the place just because he has multiple women he's talking to? Why is he being crucified for this?
Video, the second greatest franchise on all of the internet. And the answer is simple, because it turns out Harry Sisson is not just a little bitch, but he's also on paid by the
part I don't care about.
It's all brother.
I don't care about his politics.
The communist, anti-taking money. Aside from multiple fucking bullshit sponsorships that we're about to look into in this video,
super big Democrat guy.
yeah. Dealing with children.
So here's where he starts reacting to Aspen Gold.
Let's not forget the breed, the person that we're dealing with. All right, hell yeah, dude.
Dudes for Harris, super big Democrat guy.
Yeah.
It turns out this dude convinced 11 different women he respected them for more than their bodies while persuading them to send explicit photos of themselves through Snapchat. When the women discovered,
I respect you so much for things that aren't your body. Now send me your tits. Also, I totally don't ask other women the same exact thing. Hell yeah. True feminist.
each other, he called them insane and attempted to coerce them into telling the public that the photos were fake.
What?
Now, look. See that part when they finally discovered that they were messing with the same guy, like, and they all look. Let's face it here. We're dealing with 11 jilted, very jealous women here. They are all jealous and they are all hurt because they thought that the guy that they were talking to, they thought Harry was exclusively theirs. That's why I think this is getting blown up so out of proportion, is because these women all thought that he was exclusively theirs, and it turns out that he wasn't. Okay, so literally, so what? So what? Like, again, you think women don't do this? You think women? Look, I'm sure many of us have seen episodes of the whatever podcast, Fresh and Fit, the No Fugazi podcast, any of these prank so-called prank videos. I've seen the Gold Digger, the Gold Digger prank videos, all of that. It's out there. Women have multiple men, and they make these men feel like they're exclusive themselves. Hell, a lot of these women act like they have boyfriends, and they really don't. They don't know what they can't, if you ask them what their relationship status is, they can't really give you a clear enough answer. They won't tell you that, because that will fuck up that will fuck up with that will fuck up the natural instinct of a man. A lot of men are not predatorial. Sorry, wrong word. Territorial is what I meant to say. A lot of men are territorial. They don't want their women to have they don't want their woman to have multiple guys. They want to be exclusive. I personally am not like that. Like, I'm for open relationships and poly and all that, but I know I'm not like most men. Most men don't want they don't want to entertain the prospect that their woman is out engaging in sexual contact or any bit of contact, flirting or anything with another guy. But that doesn't matter to a lot of women. It doesn't. A lot of women have a lot of these guys because they're always trying to get something out of them. That's why they have that's why they have their Rolodex. It's different here. It's the same thing, kind of, but not really. You know what, you get what I'm trying to say here? Like, women have their Rolodex of guys because she's trying to get something out of all of them. Whereas men, we have our Rolodex because we're either trying to fuck or we're just trying to find the one person that we can settle down with. It's different in some aspects, but it's kind of the same.
What a loser. By the way, just saying, blue retard on the internet. I've never done anything like this. Dude, manipulating women is despicable and disgusting. And
Well, look, I mean, again, like I said, you can say what Harry did was icky, unsavory. I'm sure Asmongold called it ungentlemanlike, but a lot of dudes engage in this. A lot of dudes do this. Sorry. A lot of guys have multiple women that they talk to. It's nature. It's just nature, bro. Let's stop acting like we're so above this.
honestly, anyone that does that should be ashamed of themselves.
Stop.
And I mean that across the boundary. Whether you're going to fucking sex trafficking brothels or you're fucking getting nudes from 11 different women, shout out to Harry Sisson, or Andrew Tate doing his bullshit, which is, I think, objectively worse than all.
There's a huge difference here. You see, no. I think Nux it's a straw man. He's trying to pull a straw man argument. You can't compare what Andrew Tate did to what Harry Sisson did. You can't. Like Andrew Tate delved in legit sex trafficking. Legit. Like Harry just got nudes out of women, which again, they were all consented to it. He didn't do anything malicious to these women to get them. He didn't pay any of them. He didn't blackmail any of them. Like, again, you can call it manipulating, lying, whatever the hell, but he didn't engage in any wrongdoing to get these nudes, to extract these nudes from women. You get what I'm saying? He didn't do anything that was illegal or illicit.
Than all this shit, but this is not okay. This is some beta male fucking bullshit.
Stop.
Despicable crap.
Stop.
I'll play some of these out.
Stop.
And so you have one of these virtue signalers.
Yeah, when the virtue signaler's virtue is not quite so signally.
Constant talking down to other people.
But I just wanted to say that America failed women tonight.
Yeah, you know who else failed women? Harry Sisson. Paid chill by the DNC.
Again, like I said, it may come across like bullshit, and by all accounts, it is bullshit. But it's how he got pussy. It's how he got pussy. That's his in.
See.
People voted for it. We failed our daughters, our mothers,
Why is he complaining? This is just democracy.
our sisters, our
I
wives.
mean, doesn't he realize that socialism is objectively worse than this? Socialism is basically, if socialism gets voted into power, that's basically a majority of people voting that people should give away shit that they own. It's like if two people came to you and were like, we both vote that you should give us your money. And you're like, no, I actually don't think so. And they're like, well, you're outvoted, bro. That's fucking socialism boiled down. All right, listen. Sorry, man. I ain't gonna sit here and take this emotional manipulation.
Wives, America failed them.
I don't think anybody could comprehend how genuinely terrifying it is to do something like this.
How is what it? Wait.
I mean, 11 girls all finding out they're just all side hoes.
That's it. Like that's literally it. Oh my god! Like, why are we acting like Harry like beat these women? Like, why are we acting like he committed a domestic abuse on all of these women? Like, he sexually assaulted all of these women? He didn't. Like, he didn't do anything illegal or wrong or illicit here. What's so terrifying about it? What, that you find out that you're not the only one he's talking to? What's so terrifying about it? That you're not as exclusive as you thought you were? That you're the side hoe? Is that really that terrifying? Ugh. Get over yourselves.
All of them are.
True. That sounds like someone that doesn't really respect women. I don't know. All I'm saying is Donald Trump.
We can debate that. We can debate whether he truly respects women or not, but we can debate that.
Most respecter of women ever since King Arthur.
Who, at the time, I thought respected me for more than my physical appearance.
Yeah, he's manipulating them. I care about
Absolutely.
women. I respect women. No,
That's his entire fucking shill. He doesn't respect women. He respects his paycheck that he gets from the DNC. He's a fucking...
No. Well, yeah, he probably does respect his paycheck that he gets from the DNC. Yeah. All right, Nux, you got me there. Yeah, he probably does, but he's also trying to get his he's also trying to get his nut off. So what?
fraud shill bitch. Yeah, a goddamn loser. Yeah.
You don't. You say that so you can find more of them. It's like, you know, the angler fish, they have like the little light in front of them.
When we asked, when all, like, a fucking dozen of us asked, hey, are you talking to anybody? He lied and that he was not talking to anybody.
Wow.
Like, have you ever had like a girl you talk to like in text a lot?
I wish I can play some sad violin music. This is what this sounds like right now. This just, honestly, this sounds like this sounds like all of these women are hurt that they are not the only one. That's it. The cute boy that they really liked isn't just fucking them. Boo fucking who? Boo hoo.
This guy is doing that 11 times. That's like doing 11 sets of daily quests every single day.
God damn.
This guy was...
Yes, and you know what? That's why, as much as I don't give a shit about his politics and any of that, he put in a lot of work to... Do you know how much work it is to talk to 11 women on the same in the same day? Like, and to try to rizz them up enough to like make them interested in you? That's a lot of work, especially with women in this country. Bruh. Bro put in a fuck ton of work to get all of them interested in him like that. So give him his props. Give him his props.
That's crazy.
Farming. This is like 40, 50 hours a week he's spending talking to these girls.
Again, it's what men do. It's what men do. We have a line of women we talk to that we are sexually interested in or already having sex with, that we communicate with. The ones we're trying to have sex with, we are also trying to rizz up also to get them to have sex with us. It's the nature of the hunt. It's the nature of the hunt.
Bro was grinding. He was grinding. Not easy to lie and manipulate 11 separate women at the same time. Crazy. Oh, yeah, I showed this.
God, that ass is fat. That's fucking awesome. That's great. Hey, look. At least he's not. Hey, look. At least it's a picture of him, and not in him like delving in revenge porn and posting all of those nudes on his Snapchat and his social medias and all that. At least he's not doing that.
Fucking Snapchat. I showed this one in my video. Democrats 150% fucked. I love how he managed to be such a simp about it too.
Oh, how is he being a simp? Stop. How is he being a simp? He's being a pimp. He's being a fucking pimp. Watch your mouth. Well, you know what would make him a simp? If he paid all 11 of these women to send him nudes. That's what would make him a simp. Wow.
Oh yeah, the Pussy Crusaders cooking.
White dudes for Harris are breaking up. You know what this really reminds me of? COVID
Jesus.
Minecrafters.
True. Oh God, that's such a good analogy. But my favorite thing is all of the Harry Sisson friends,
God,
like all the
this
other
is
fucking
great.
bullshit shills paid by the DNC, just like Harry.
I
They all
wanna
came
move
out of the
forward
woodwork
with
to
what Hassan
America
Piker. I want to move forward with what Hassan Piker and his take. Because full disclosure, I did watch this while I was at work earlier, and this riled me up so much that I immediately needed to make a video on this.
Failed women tonight.
Yeah, so did you.
So I'm sorry by what may come.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. Do not come.
Why are you apologizing for being a man? Fucking. Why are you apologizing for what a lot of dudes kind of already do? Can we be? Also, this thought just popped into my mind, right? So, I'm sure if you go on, for all of you who are on like Instagram, on Twitter, I'm sure a lot of people that you know who are hawking their OnlyFans, a lot of them do what are called dick ratings, where you basically pay a woman and then you send a picture of your dick to them in order for them to rate how your dick looks. Like, that's become a whole like money-making venture for OnlyFans models now. You mean to tell me you don't think women don't have a bunch of dick pics stored up in their phone? They don't have a fucking treasure trove. Fucking you don't think they're hoarding cock shots in their phone? I know women right now who get unsolicited dick pics sent to them, and they save them. They absolutely save them. And I know it's more, and I know a lot of guys do it. Those guys do it for like it's a humiliation kink for them. But nonetheless, you think these women don't have your dick pictures stored in their phones? Come on, man. Like, can we stop with the victimization here? I really feel like this whole thing is, I'm sorry, but what Asmongold is doing here and what Nux is doing, it's they have their tongues, and I love both of them. I'm fans of both of them, but they have their tongues a little too far up the asses of feminists here. This is not a Me Too situation. No one's really being hurt here. No one.
Do not come. Anyway, Hamas Piker himself, terrorist supporter extraordinaire. If you know him, you know him. He's beloved by so many people, especially me. Think of all the content that you wouldn't have if not for Hamas Piker over here. He's out there, such a huge respecter of women. Now, don't take Me Too seriously, because he technically did go to a brothel in Germany where they sex trafficked children. However, aside from that, I think he respects women a lot, which is why I'm sure he's going to come down and be like, you know what? Harry Sisson, it was definitely a bitch move for you to manipulate 11 women. That's probably what Hassan's going to say. Anyway, let's see what he has to say. He respects women so much. He's progressive as fuck.
This is also funny because, like, you're shitting on the dude,
Right.
and then you're shitting on other dudes for also shitting on the dude. So what's the expectation? If he actually
What?
did do some serious like crimes or whatever,
No one's claiming he did crimes. People were saying he's a motherfucking bitch. That's what people were claiming. I love how he misrepresents. Hassan is very good at this. He's very good at misrepresenting everything in the worst way possible every single time.
No, but that's not. I don't think that's what Hassan is doing. I think that's what a lot of people are doing in this with this story. I think they're taking this and making it more serious than it is. Like, I genuinely think they're trying to take this story, they're trying to make Sisson out to be like he committed like he committed a crime here. Like he committed the R word or SA or DA or whatever. Like, and that's honestly not the case. I don't think that's Hassan doing that. I think that's them. I think that's the media who are reporting on this story and everybody else is. Hassan's right here. I don't agree with Hassan really at all. On this instance, I think he's right.
Like, are we all on the same page? Right? He misrepresented this entirely.
You're
this is like him saying that
you're misrepresenting.
Trump just
you
deports
are.
people that hurts Israel's feelings. When Trump is deporting non-Americans that are supporting terrorist organizations, and he'll just sit there, it hurt Israel's feelings. That's why they got deported. That's basically Hamas Piker over here. Hussein Piker going crazy. So anyway, immediately misrepresented. No one's claiming he did crimes. People are claiming he's an asshole, virtue signaling loser that didn't respect women at all.
No. I'm sorry, Nux. Again, I love you. You're doing a lot of virtue signaling right now, and a lot of your comments that you're going to make later prove as such.
why is the expectation to double down and protect him? Like,
he didn't say that anyone should double down and protect him. He was just laughing at them because this whole little clique of DNC paid shill virtue signalers, they all got together to stand on their stages talking about how much they love and respect women, and then it turns out that they all fucking destroy each other. He never claimed that they shouldn't drop their friendship or anything.
And I agree. If you want to call him a hypocrite for that, fine. If you want to call him a hypocrite for that, fair game. Fair game. But honestly, I'm not looking at this from the political end of it.
He's just laughing at the absurdity of the situation, and I completely agree. Osama bin Piker coming up with a real good roast right here.
come on, bro. It's like kind of ridiculous to say that while you're at OTK or were at OTK initially. Like, that's insane.
All right, so he misrepresents Asmongold's point. Then he says it's crazy that Asmongold.
No Rich Campbell video on his channel. Weird. Yeah, like what happened?
He did talk about that.
I'm not friends with Chris and Harry.
Damn. It's over.
And that's it.
Wow.
Honestly, right now, I'm tired. I'm defeated. I've gone through so many emotions in the last 2 days.
It's not complicated. He's just...
Oh, shut up, you fucking... Shut up, you fucking cuck. You fucking soy boy. You bitch. Shut up. This really ended your... If this really ended your friendship with him, then I don't think you were really friends with him. Shut up.
Just a weird manipulator. So many of these cases, these are just emotional manipulators that are taking advantage of a situation like this, while simultaneously...
Oh, God.
All right, so now it's pretty basic shit, all right? Dude manipulated 11 women to send him nudes when he was seeing people on the side, all right? Let's be real here, all right?
Of course, he hit the angle of, like, he's being a feminist to get pussy.
I hit that angle, and I stand...
He is! Yes, he is. He's being a feminist to get pussy. Yes. Yes. You know what? I'll be full disclosure here. We're living in a time period in which women nowadays are like they're, you know, I know it's not just women, but I'm focusing here on women. A lot of women are pushing a lot of men away from ever really trying to get to know them just because of their political affiliation or who they voted for. And honestly, in my opinion, like, it's fucking stupid. Like, it's absolutely fucking stupid. Like, political affiliations should not be a determining factor on whether or not or whether or not a guy is a good guy or not. And it's sad that it's gotten that way. So yeah, when I meet women on some dating apps, and I'm of different ideologies, differing opinions to them, I don't introduce it. And I don't. And regardless of whether whether they disagree with mine or not, I don't really introduce it until it is. But I don't allow it to be a determining factor on whether or not I'm interested in someone or not. Women are. Like, women, they do that now. And it further divides the sexes, you know?
And by it. I just think it's pretty hilarious that Asmongold didn't even say that. Dog! This is like a little nothing situation in the grand scheme of things. This is a guy who manipulated 11 women and got nudes from them when he was secretly dating women on the side. He is a giant piece of shit manipulator, all right? He absolutely virtue signaled that he actually cares about women.
You can call him a manipulator. He's not. I'm not calling him a piece of shit. I'm calling him a regular ass dude.
When he doesn't really care about women. Otherwise, he would have treated them better. All right, we're not mincing words here. But don't worry, Hassan is going to come in for the defense.
I hate this shit.
I
hate this shit.
What do you
okay,
hate?
let me tell you something.
All right, tell us.
It is the biggest lie. It is the biggest fucking lie that right-wingers tell each other all the time, that men are being feminists to get pussy.
That's not what right-wingers are telling each other.
I honestly don't think right-wingers are saying that. You know, I just think this is more of an isolated thing. But I do think there are a lot of men out there who do say that. I do think that there are a lot of men who do take that tact, that they are male feminists, just so they'll never admit it, but a lot of male feminists, I believe, are that because they're trying to get pussy. They're trying to have women be more interested in them, because to the woman, like, it makes the man, if the man is more aligned with their line of thinking, then that makes them more interesting. That's what the logic is. But we all know that's not what women are ultimately attracted to. Women don't want, like, a male feminist is just another chick. And let's face it, women do not like other women. And they especially don't want to date a guy who's displaying feminine tendencies. You know, like, they don't want that. They want a man. Like, all the shit that they say, all the shit women say that is toxic about masculinity, they really do want that. It shows that, you know, that ultimately women want someone, a protector, a provider, a leader. You know? Masculine qualities.
It's just a lot of feminists are doing the "I respect you so much, queen," and then turn around and don't in fact respect them so much, queen. There is a pretty obvious hypocrisy there. And also, Hassan, a lot of people do that. Right? Let's be real. So many people say that feminists just get feminists, but they do. Not all of them, but
I'm sorry. Maybe, honestly speaking, again, this goes to how much men and women do not truly understand one another. Maybe if women got to know men from the gut, if women got to really understand men and really got to know them on a more honest, more visceral level, then I think things would be a lot better. There'd be more understanding. I think women truly forget how simple men are. Ultimately, I think women truly forget how simple creatures we are. We are not that hard to please, but apparently it's like women want us to get them how they want to be gotten, and that's just not the case. Like, not everybody is this fucking Not everybody is this fucking debonair, 6 foot tall, making 100K a year, fucking Rico Suave, you know, Morris Chestnut looking guy. Not all guys are like that. Like, no men for what they are and who they are. You know, like, one of the things, not to go off on a little bit of a side tangent, but one of the things that annoyed me the most in regards to this, I don't know if you guys have ever played this mobile game. It's called Love in Deepspace. But there's basically a lot of women play this, but essentially you have these like almost like AI looking caricatures of men who are basically, it's hard for me to explain it. Excuse me. It's hard for me to explain it without showing it. You know what? Matter of fact, I am gonna show it after I talk about this. But I was watching this video where apparently the game Love in Deepspace is now catering and talking to women who are on their periods, and I'm gonna show the video a little bit later on. But I got so annoyed watching that because it's like, it's so fake and it's so phony, and I get it. It is fake and phony, but to me it speaks to how much women do not really live in reality, or how much they don't, or just how, yeah, like, that's pretty much it, how much they don't live in reality. So I'll get into that a little bit later, but let's continue on with this.
A lot of them definitely do.
Okay? I don't think women care about whether or not you're outwardly feminist.
True.
Okay?
Women, they don't care about that at all. True.
As long as you like
Facts.
show basic grooming capabilities.
Right.
And I mean grooming in like the literal, not the way that people understand it online.
Yeah, I know, and I know what he's talking about here. As long as you show that you're clean, you know, as long as you show that you're clean, pretty much. And I think Hassan is right here. One thing Patrice O'Neal taught me, he's one of, and I talk about Patrice a lot, but one thing that Patrice O'Neal taught me is that looks really don't matter all that much. They really don't. What ultimately attracts women to men, whatever the women's shortcomings are, they look for that in the man. Whatever the women don't have, and the man does have, is ultimately what attracts them to men. So if women aren't leaders, they look for a leader. If they can't really, if they're not the best at decision making, they'll look for someone who can make decisions. Hell, if you don't know how to fucking read, I'll teach you how to read. Whatever your shortcomings are, that's what you ultimately look for. Now, granted, yeah, there has to be some bit of sexual attraction there, or whatever. But at the heart of it, that's what it's all about.
I mean, like, literally self-grooming.
Right. Hassan wouldn't talk about that other type of grooming. It's not like he's ever been to a brothel where they sex traffic children. No, again, not implying that he did anything. I'm just putting that out there for fun. Again, he's a terrorist supporter. Let me just say, I don't actually give a shit.
He's
Capabilities, and you're kind of clean, and you're not like a fucking asshole.
Right.
The bar is so goddamn low.
All right, so Hassan.
He's actually right here. But then again, there are women who will stay, who are with men who are complete and total pieces of shit. And for no other reason that they're supplying some good dick. I think it was Eddie Murphy in his stand-up special Raw, where he goes, if you can make a woman come, she will stay with you forever. She'll take whatever bullshit you have, whatever you're dealing with, she'll take it. Oh, there are a lot of women right now with black eyes and busted lips who are still with the guy that they know damn well they shouldn't be. Why? The dick's good. There are some guys who have no job, no money, nothing going for them. That woman is still with them. Why? Dick's good. Please tell me when I'm telling lies here.
Hassan's argument is the bar is so goddamn low, you should be drowning in pussy as long as you shower. If you shower and brush your teeth, you should be drowning in pussy. Fantastic move there, Hassan. Definitely.
The bar is so fucking low.
Right.
As long as you're not like outwardly misogynistic in a violent fashion, most women are gonna be like, okay, I'll fuck this.
He's right. Also, he's right. But then again, there are women who will date, again, some real pieces of shit. Some real misogynistic motherfuckers. Hell, people always like to say how rap is misogynistic and all of that. You think that's stopping these women from twerking to the most horrendous shit possible? You think that's stopping these women from being groupies and trying to fuck half of these rappers? Or not just rappers, just fucking influencers in general? You think they aren't? Stop being naive here. Let's stop being naive.
This guy.
Dude, I love how we can find a way to respect and disrespect women at the same time. Is it just me, or is this just like a wildly disrespectful thing to say to women in general? No, it's like, oh yeah, women would just fuck anything that moves as long as it brushes his teeth.
No,
like,
it's called the truth.
Oh my god. All right. So Hassan's argument is you must be misogynistic in private instead. Yeah. So I thought this was a funny video because I find it very, very funny, for me personally, that Hassan, relationship expert himself, that was very sarcasm, that Hassan over here is going to be kind of defending Mr. Harry Sisson.
This is also funny.
Kind of wild for me to see him defend this guy. Last I checked, Hassan doesn't like the idea of liberals in general, especially liberals that get paid money from the DNC to have opinions. That's weird. It seems to go against basically his entire philosophy.
Ever had like a girl you talk to like in text a lot? This guy is doing that 11 times.
Okay, Asmongold, I don't think people in your audience have girls that they talk and text to a lot, unless it's their mom.
Wow.
All right, he didn't have to go there. He didn't have to fucking go there. Come on, Hassan, all that fucking goodwill you just built up with me and you just fucking destroyed it. Like that. He didn't that was just so uncalled for.
Good flex, bro.
And it's usually just sending the same text message at the same time every day. Hey mom, where are my dino chicken nuggies? Or hey mom, the dino chicken nuggies.
He's destroying him with facts and logic right here.
We're a little cold in the middle today. Can you please fix that problem? Outside of that, I don't think there's a lot of consistent texting of women that you want to fuck going on in your community.
Shit. Listen, Hassan, I don't want to be rude here. I don't want to say something that would insult you, bro. I am very happy in a wonderful relationship. And unlike you, I don't pay for sex. All right?
Oh, see. Nux, you poor, you sweet, sweet summer child, you. You are paying for sex. Everyone pays for sex. Whether it be your wife, whether it be your girlfriend, whether it be a prostitute or a woman you're trying to court, you are always paying for pussy. You are always paying for pussy, bro. So as much as you are in that happy relationship you say that you're in, you're paying for it. We all are. Also, can we please stop trying to shame the guys who are getting prostitutes? It's bad enough we hear that from women, let alone these OnlyFans models, but I'll be damned if I hear this from guys. Stop that. Like, stop it.
Right? So, the irony of this guy, the absolute irony of Hassan coming into this whole fucking argument to sit there. Meanwhile, bro doesn't only pay for sex, but he supports terrorists that rape people. Like, are we on this?
So that's the end of that. But real quick, before I get off of here, I really want to talk about Love in Deep Space. Because I found this shit to be so disingenuous. Alright, hold on.
Is this my punishment? A bell? Are we celebrating how we defeated 5 wanderers today?
So this is Love in Deepspace, right? Now I know there are a lot of different aspects on this game. Like I know you do like some Final Fantasy RPG type shit. But this is the part of the game where I get like my stomach starts to turn, and it's these interactions with these guys that honestly these guys that are in the game that are talking to these women and just that are talking to the players in just the most like just it's so bullshit and it's so phony. And again, it's because I feel like this is how women want to be talked to. Like they envision like this is what their perfect guy to them looks like, right? So listen to this.
Woot? No? Let me try again. Did I get it right this time? Are we celebrating how we defeated 5 wanderers today?
This is so
A bell?
this is so gay.
I'm pretty sure you got what you wanted. Why are you still shaking it?
What a bitch.
So you remembered to be gentle with my ears.
I hate this. I hate this so much. I hate it.
Not to brag,
Like, I get it. I'm not Like, I get it. I'm not the target demo here, but I find this shit to just be so dangerous.
Who do you like more? Me or Lumiere? But you don't see them as such. While Lumiere is handsome and gentle, I'm apparently harsh and cruel. And when you see Lumiere, you appear to be a lot happier. Who do you like more? Me?
I hate this so much. So now they've added a function in which it tracks your period. For the ladies, it tracks how far along you are in your period.
What do you need me to remember this time? I checked my phone and saw your dozen or so messages. They were about nutritious food you can eat on your period.
Oh, God.
Are you implying you want to borrow my chef?
This is so fucking cringe.
The chef is in the N109 zone, but I'm standing right here in front of you. What do you want to eat? Go ahead and place your order. I thought you always had this mindset.
You know why I hate this so much? And why I think this is so detrimental to society? Like, we all know how terrible parasocial relationships are, right? We all know how terrible AI boyfriends and AI girlfriends are, and how much that can, like, fuck with people's mental health and all of that. I feel like this is only exacerbating the problem because, again, you have these characters who are talking to these women the way they think they want to be talked to, the way they think this is, like I said, this is the perfect guy for them. And here you have these guys who are giving 1 ounce of a shit about a woman's period. Like, here's the thing. I don't know if women really know this, but I'm gonna share a little bit of a secret that men have, right? Ready? A lot of men really do not care about your period. Like, we understand you're going through the pain of it, but we really ultimately do not care all that much about it, especially when you are in the mood that you're in, and how the mood that you're in while you're on your period can cause problems. So that's why you have a lot of men who would rather be away from you while you're on your period. That way you can deal with this shit on your own. You know, you can sort through all of this on your own, and then we can come back and reconvene and move on like everything. We can move on like everything is normal and everything's fine. That's really what it is. This isn't doing anything for anybody. This is a lot of ego stroking, if you ask me. These fucking pixels, these fucking bitches, these bitch ass pixels are doing nothing but ego stroking. And I do not think that is good for the dynamic between men and women. I genuinely don't. So, hopefully you like this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you don't, drop a comment. Tell me why you didn't like it. Tell me if I'm wrong or not. Like it or dislike it if you want to. But, yeah. I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.